Hi, my name's Colin Miles, aka The Numbers Guy. Welcome to the Miles Better Groove Funnels page and Facebook, YouTube channel on all things Groove Funnel. In part 2 of this video that is called Setting Up Groove Mail and Linking to Groove Pages, we're going to do part 2. Part 2, in my opinion, at the moment is using a pop-up. Because if we use a pop-up, we can link it to a button. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to create a pop-up. So really this method is about a pop-up. So we drop down the blue side, find the pop-up that we want to do, and in case there aren't any pop-ups on this one. So we're going to create a new pop-up. That opens up this down the left-hand side. We're going to call this email pop-up. It's going to be standard. It'll only be triggered when you push a button. And we're going to actually put it on all pages so that if I want to put it on a variety of pages, I can. So that's the basic format of the pop-up. Then we can choose a design down the left-hand side here. We might choose a simple one. I'm going to choose this one here because we're going to need to, sorry, I'm going to choose this one here with a picture, which is quite cool because we can do that. Now, we're going to do a little bit of jiggering around. It's come up with this email and subscribe newsletter. This is for if you have an integration, which is another video, so please check that out on how to integrate MailChimp, etc. But Groove Mail has not yet been come out as an integration. We need to embed the code. So we're going to just set it up. We're going to put a picture in here. We're going to do this very quickly. This is not what the training is about. So we'll just grab a quick picture from there. Check out one of the other videos if you want to do a picture. We're going to just call it email. This is great for SEO, and we're not going to link it to anything for now. We're going to actually get rid of these boxes because they're actually not what we're using in this method, because we're going to be using an embed. So we get rid of those by just deleting. We'll keep the words for now. This picture is a bit small. We might make it a bit bigger. There we go. And this we don't need any of this because. So we don't need any of this because we're going to use an embed code. What we might do is just put in here, thank you. As you well know, it can be a little buggy if you're jumping. There we go. Thank you for entering your favorite email. We're going to get rid of this because we need the space, and we're going to get rid of this because we need the space. All right, now. We now want to come back and put an element in. We're using an embed code, so we need to drop down and find the element that allows us to put in embed code, which comes under other. Scroll that across and put it where we want to go. So far, so good. Creating the pop-up. Now we need to add the code for the from Groove Mail. So we're going to use this little widget here. Click here. We're going to drop over to Groove Mail. Coming up here, we want the code, get the code. I'm going to use the JavaScript code. Next, I'm going to copy. I'm going to drop over into Groove Funnels. I'm going to paste it into the header, into the embed code, and we're going to save. And there we go. It's dropped it inside, and as you can see, we went for first name, last name, email, and we had the drop-down box. So it's creating a little bigger. Means we probably want to move our picture around a little bit. Again, that's not what we're doing here. But let's see if we can make it a bit bigger, and there, and then we'll space it down a bit. As I say, this is not the video for this, but we're just trying to make it look a little bit neater for everybody. And we're going to save and exit. We've now created a pop-up. All right, we check it here. We have an email pop-up, and let's say that we wanted to make this to grab your email. We would use the configure button, and it would be sign up today or whatever, enter your email, and this time we're going to then go to pop-up, and we're going to choose the pop-up email, and we're going to update. And that has turned that button into a pop-up button. We're going to save. And in the last few seconds of the video, we're going to just check to see if that works by looking at preview, hitting the sign up, and there we go. That has created your pop-up and your linked email. You can pop this in, first name, last name, email. You've got your drop-down box, which had the options, which doesn't seem to be working. Oh, no, doesn't seem, maybe I haven't got to put that in yet. Let's try. Let's see if it then comes up. There are still some bugs within it. Haven't probably set it up very quickly. But anyway, that's part 2 of setting up your mail. Part 3 and 4 will look at the MailChimp integration. So do check out if that's what you're interested in. Thanks very much. Look forward to working with you in the next video.